Kim 313.
This a breath of the ancestors. With this time a hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was gold plated with the suppressor. Feel the pressure of heavy rates, nothing lesser. I'm the god of storms, I control the weather. So clever, you fools should know better. When I come through, better until the storm shelter. Flow better, hip hop is forever. We take the government down, we write no letters. Take hold of the crime, we make the throne better. I turn this whole world into a Coachella. Pick up the pack of a pistol, pop you like pimple simple. People pack the pistols, the population of evil tremble. I resemble the revolution, no ancient temples. Haters better watch your tone, or they get dismembered. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. Cracking bottles overhead to make them wobble. Don't like the TV show, nigga, just change the channel. Genocidal, these lyrics might hold the title. Carry Bibles, my goons, they carry rifle. Very tribal, sometimes we very primal. 8 or 15, I'm killing every rival. They say it's mediocre, cut you up into pieces and leave your body parts inside your easy sofa. Be the soldier, you see my soldiers, they creeping over. Parkour type shit, you see us leaping over. Jack your chain, you understand, you catching hands. Kick your ass through the van, I think you dead, man. Fuck the fizzle, the fragile fickle. Feel like I got a blast at the government quicker than anybody, nigga. Split your body apart and throw you in the river. This the revolution, you gotta deal with us. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
Hey, you already know what it is. Much love to the goddess. Yeah, but wanted to talk about this. Wanted to talk about this revolution real quick. Because it's like it's just a motherfucker. It's just a motherfucker that I've been doing this shit for like 6 years, and now revolution is a topic, and motherfuckers is just motherfucking gaining views, and like these motherfuckers don't even have it in them to really do it. Revolution is not a trend; it's a lifestyle, and that's what people are failing to realize. But my past self is going to exercise his frustrations, but we're still going to hear some good truth. Yep, it's the only solution. That's right, my goddess. That's right. And as a matter of fact, yep, governments don't listen. That's right. That is right. It's a revolution. But some quick news. If anybody is up on the Cameron and the Jey Uso situation, Jey Uso hemmed up Cameron out of his seat. It was some motherfucking fake WWE shit. It was just all crazy. It was all crazy. But yeah, let's cover this real quick. Hold on. And Cameron is giving his response to it. But I should play it, or I should just get straight to the revolution. Which one was it? Yeah, here it go. It was right here. That's newsworthy shit. I gotta just stick to the revolution on this. I'm gonna stick to the revolution. I'm gonna stick to the revolution because like the video ain't long. It's gonna be like a 28-minute video. But like, I'll break shit down as we go. Yep. As the weather gets hotter, it only increases. You already know, Father. Yep. Yep. But I'm gonna play that last. Where is it at? I can't find it. I'm trying to fucking find it. There you go. Here we go.
Now that they're gone, fork it over, Sukuna.
Are you giving me orders?
I don't think I made myself clear. I want that malevolent meat of yours, so fork it over. Don't make me do this the hard way.
Wow, Shorty. I didn't think you'd be the one to tweak out. You might be almost as bad as I am. However, I don't take orders. I'm the one in charge here.
Reverse grip technique.
What? I can't move. What is this? Where are your clothes at? Goodness gracious. Of all that is malevolent in this world, I say, with all my being, what in the actual F?
Stand down, Sukuna. You are weak.
Let's get naughty real quick. Let's get naughty and holler next thing real quick. Gotta get naughty. After a long day of revolutionary, it's time to get naughty and holler next 3.
Time to have a party, baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, baby girl love it, everybody get naughty, get naughty.
Naughty revolution solution.
Baby girl get naughty.
Gotta get naughty after the revolution.
Walking in the club, ladies show me love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love. Baby girl get slow, drop it to the floor. Pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll. Out of control, got me saying roll. Baby twerking on me, girl, you know how it go. When the drop singing low, take it to the mo. Baby hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that you chose. Tape off my clothes, pull out the camera phone. Wanna see you do a pose with your tune video. Time to make a flick. Going for a process when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party dick. Never bad chick, say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus. Had to put you on the naughty list. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, that she bout to get naughty. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, that she bout to get naughty. Get naughty.
Oh, that's a good idea. Holodeck V. Holodeck V. I love that.
Business.
Holodeck V. Holodeck
Bring
V.
your ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw. Go
gotta
into the
use that,
beat.
Monty.
Fucking all night.
Holodeck
We about
V.
to go to sleep.
I
Bob
love
it
it.
to the beat. While I clap her cheeks. Baby girl straight and then she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit after dark. Did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. She adventurous, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. Day and after work, we went to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party.
You already know a holodeck V. It sounds like it just rolled off your tongue. Holodeck 3. You got holodeck V. That is fucking awesome. About to change the thumbnail on your videos for the holodeck V.
Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, that she about to get naughty. Time to have a party. Baby girl love it, that she about to get naughty. Get naughty.
Holodeck V. You know what it is. You know, salute eyes wide shut. What's good? What's good? What's good? The revolution is here. We're gonna talk about the revolution. It ain't a long video, it's like a 28-minute video. Vibing out real quick to the music.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated in several areas across the country. They include Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Denver, Detroit, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on his door, I'll send you with Christ live. Contingency plan, I'm with your bitch in the six. We got canned goods, but this hoe wanna eat my dick. Contingency plan, I'm standing tall in the collapse. They wanna govern our mind and study how we all react. Fingers on triggers, watch freedom fall right in our lap. Contingency plan, shit hit the fan, no going back. A coward die 1,000 deaths, I'ma die once. My contingency plan, real niggas to the front. Grab a bag, grab a sword, grab a gun. Bullets raining like a hurricane. Reload the drums. The purge, my home away from home. Wait, here I come. Rule number 1, when it's beef, never run. Let them shells cook a nigga alive. You well done. Baptized by fire, feel like Satan, son. Chosen ones need to unite, there's more than one. Left, right, paradigm can trick a real one. My niggas acting like I wasn't in the field once. Last night I had a dream, we fought for freedom and we won. And I put that on my unborn son, straight slaughter. I put that on my unborn daughter. My contingency plan includes your bloodline and torture. Yeah. Divine enforcer, yeah, all that greed, look at what it cost you. Holy Bible in my hand, I sent him to the altar. Married to the smoke, me and my pistol at the altar. Contingency plan, I got mine on my hip. Knocking on this door, I'll send you where Christ live. Hurricane, what's your plan?
My contingency plan is go ballistic. And see from this time to play proper structure must cut down to simultaneous. Blowing up, everything is so convenient. I'm the angry and do real pistols is dangerous. While strapped to my chest with the zaniness.
I see a picture of my mom.
Throwing politicians and feds up in the ocean. Where's my opponent? Show me my opponent. Billionaires at Davos, I got a small. You win, I pick them up, throw them. Fuck all the talking, it's time for us to show them everything. With the in my veins, burning everything. Ain't no leaving, no dead remains. Better feel the pain. In the name of the hurricane, if we don't kill the government, the shit will never change.
Wow, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys stay.
You already know. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Eyes wide shut. Abraham. And much love to the UK correspondent Vonta. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. All right. I think we should just get off into it. Oh fuck it, we'll play. Well, hold on. Let's play one song. Let's play one more. Which one we gonna play though? Which one we gonna play? Fuck it, The Rebellion.
Rebellion.
As a matter of fact, I'm playing another one. I got a revolutionary story song, part 3. Yeah,
Oh, it is?
yeah. I'm gonna play 2 more.
Phenom Rogue One Productions.
Yep, just in case.
The rebellion.
Thank you for putting up the second channel. Hurricane back in
With this blade I decapitate anybody walking the place. Birds singing to a fire relates. Y'all going biblical, I'm raising the stakes. Used to be a slave, now I'm changing my face. Dark side of the hurricane, lighting the place. Up in the sky, hating you be dying today. All the cops and the feds getting shot in the face. Ain't playing no games, so get out of my way. Don't fuck with the government, it's not a debate. Destroy the paradigm when I walk in the place. Home picking on the trains when I pull out the cake. Please stop the revolution, beg about what you say. If you a scared little bitch, then get out of my way. If you a pacifist, then you better go pray. Cause the only guy here is the one that erased your soul and everybody that got in my way. I don't play, this is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Yeah, we fucking kill them all. This is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Yeah, we fucking kill them all. This is the rebellion. Walking with the rabbit, fucking with us, we gon' kill you and say, this is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, this is the rebellion. Kill them all, understand I eradicate. Anybody talk to me fake, let's bullet about to take off your face. About the politics, I'm aiming to spray. All the fans in the military died today. I ain't playing no games, kid, open the gate. Take everything, then we gon' be hacking your place. All the crimes that they do is a slap in the face. I'm a rebel to severed heads, get out of my way. I'm a C4 while I'm robbing the bank. GTA high shit. Ain't nobody ready, you're taking your life, bitch. Got a baby girl, she ready to snipe quick. Shoot you in the head if you straddle the damn fence. You niggas is pussy, you ain't even gonna fight. Come around me, now I'll take your fucking life. You haters believe that the government is right. Fuck that shit, it is time for them to die. The rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Kill them all, dog. This is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Kill them all, dog, this is the rebellion. Walking with the rabbit, fucking with us, we gon' kill you in seconds. This is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Kill them all, dog, this is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Kill them all, dog, this is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Yeah, we about to kill them all, dog, this is the rebellion. Walking with the rabbit, fucking with us, we gon' kill you in seconds. This is the rebellion. Kill them all, dog, kill them all. Yeah, we about to kill them all, dog.
Now listen with the revolutionary track, and then we gonna get onto the revolutionary content. Let's get it. Part 3. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunists. Who was Shooter? The Empire.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Made it to the rendezvous, we was all strapped up, blacked up in a 6-man crew. About to go while they do what we do. Headshot to a fed, now he's looking on his new fresh suit. When in the building, had to shoot at the front desk. The guards was upset, then he got shot in the damn neck. Bass check, we gon' need that shit for the room. Gotta hack these computers, get this money and move. Before we move, plant the C4 quick. Then we dip to the whip, dropped off, then explode that bitch. At the HQ, watching the news, sipping brew with the crew, smoking weed. Gotta plan the next move. Where we gonna go? What we gonna do? Hit another black site, say they wouldn't know what to do. So we creep in this bitch like Splinter Cell and kill a whale. All you fucking feds get sent to hell like Ripperville. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunists. Who was Shooter? Revolutionary opportunists. Who was? Made it out the mission, I must stay. The sun rays shine on my gun in the midst of the gunplay. Sunday was a fun day, the fun way to decapitate a fed, bleed his brains on the lunch tray. Gun sprayed, and shot a fed on a lunch date. Then I called a banker slipping on lunch break. Fuck's sake, you niggas off of the cupcake. Kidnap politicians, I need some fucking trunk space. Drop the car to the pier, they getting dropped off. See the witnesses, their heads is getting knocked off, popped off. Please don't give the semantics. I'm just trying to breach the building, get the schematics. Then pull up with the crew with automatics. Light is up, the people running in panic. Creeping through that bitch like Splinter Cell and Killer Whale. All you fucking feds get sent to hell like Ripperville. Yeah. Revolutionary opportunists. Who was? You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was on the road in a high-speed chase? Switching lanes and I still managed to shoot the fucking cop in the face. Hit the sunroof, baby, grab that RPG. Shoot the fucking helicopter before it shoots at me. Shot that bitch, then it fell in the sea. Then the fed got close, I got to shoot him with that SMG. Black truck, yeah, 4-6 times. Land on a cop car, yeah, your the exposure was fine. Until the hood got away from the law. Had to switch out the car, chop shop, had to strip it for parts. On the road in the new whip, about to ride out to a new lick. We about to leave the feds fucking clueless. Rebel and the nuisance, revolutionary is the movement. The feds wanna see what I'm doing. Creeping on their ass like Splinter Cell. Kill them well, fuck the government, send them to hell, I river there. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter. Part 3. You know what it is. Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter.
Phenom Rogue One Production.
Revolutionary opportunist. Who was? Shooter.
Shooter. You know what it is. Shout out to everybody. Trying to get on to this revolutionary content. Show is brought to you in part.
My mom loves the Dickens cider. My sister loves to wake up in the morning with a Dickens cider. I'm a bit young, but I would love to try cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick Von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy.
Oh, damn, what, my shit fucking up? It's messing up. Right when we about to get to the good shit. Please. God damn it. I'm good now. All right. I guess they fucked it up during the sponsor shit. That's some fucked up shit. Well, just for that, we gotta play it again. Fuck it.
Get a Dickens cider. Here's my day until I've had a Dickens cider. There's nothing better than waking up to good old Dickens cider.
My girlfriend loves Dickens cider. My sister came to stay with us for a month, and my husband couldn't go a day without the Dickens cider. My girlfriend loves a Dickens cider. My mom loves the Dickens cider. My sister loves to wake up in the morning with a Dickens cider. I'm a bit young, but I would love to try a Dickens cider.
So there you have it. For over 150 years, Frederick Von Dickens has developed a beverage that literally brings women to their knees. So fellas, for the sake of the economy, get a Dickens cider.
Now that's our sponsor. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they froze my chat or try to freeze my chat, but we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. Now, let's talk about the revolution. My beef real quick with the so-called TikTokers and the motherfuckers on YouTube talking about the revolution when they ain't go motherfucking, like they ain't gonna really do shit. And some are motherfucking pacifists and shit. And motherfuckers that don't believe in violence, but yet they want to talk about violence. Like, no. Stay far away from this type of topic as possible. Unless you're trying to do the inner work, the shadow work, and balance the darkness within. Otherwise, stay in the fucking light. Because we're going to have to get dark, But out of what my past self is going to say, because I still agree with my past self, but you try to grow every moment. And in spite me hating what I'm hearing from the podcasters and the TikTokers that's talking about revolution, even though I did it first, called my old lady and shit. Don't hop on this train if you're not going to motherfucker really be really truly down. Don't even make content about it. You know, because like these motherfuckers are like, you know, like I don't condone violence, you know, but let's talk about violence. No, stay far away from this topic as possible. You know, and like that's why, you know, like when I seen Christians growing up, I'm talking about, you know, like when it comes to real Christians, I'm talking about like they don't condone nothing worldly, like at all. I'm talking about like real strict, like going by actual biblical work. You know what I'm saying? House full of motherfucking Christ and God pictures and shit. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm talking about like real true dedication to who you say you are. So if you're a pacifist, stay far away from violence as possible. Don't even put it in your spirit. Don't even listen to it on the radio. You know, don't listen to it when it comes to motherfucking actual music. Unless you down to do the inner work and shadow work and understanding balance that you need to balance the light and the dark within and act accordingly. Know when to strike, know when to, you know, walk away. You know, when it comes to the art of war type shit, it's like you're gonna go down this path. You're gonna have to learn about war. You have to learn about courage, being stoic, and being ruthless. You know, like learning the warrior code and shit. It's like, like this path is not for the faint of heart. But this is the way of life. It's not a trend. And what makes me mad is these motherfuckers talking about revolution for likes, clicks, and views and thinking this shit is just a fucking trend. And it also makes me mad because they're trying to not just weaponize the word, but like trying to control the word and put it in the hands of other motherfuckers that they want saying it. They don't want people like me saying it because like when I say it, it's fucking real. When they saying it's for a fucking view count and to get monetized, and like there's an energy behind it. It's like, look, I'm not down with the revolution, but let's talk about it. No, fuck all that. If you don't talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but after, like before this live, I had to sit here and think. It's like, I started this shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When it comes to the motherfucking YouTube shit and on TikTok and shit, I started this fucking lane. I carved this bitch myself. And for these fuckers to come on, it just makes me mad. But what made me grow into the bigger picture, the bigger picture is, in spite me being mad at these motherfuckers, at least I put the energy in the air for motherfuckers to grab, rather if you down with the revolution or not. The energy was so strong for motherfuckers to be like, shit, it's inevitable to talk about it. So, in spite me being upset, cause my past self gonna be upset in the video. In spite me being upset about these TikTokers getting clicks and views off my motherfucking content. But when it comes to revolution, you know what I'm saying? I have to be like, you know what? I put enough energy in the air for 6 years. Music, content, news, current events all over the goddamn world. It's about time for motherfuckers to finally catch on. So I can't be too upset. But I am a little upset that these motherfuckers is getting monetized talking about revolution. And and I'll get shit but shadow bans and strikes. You know, fuck the bullshit. They saying the same shit I'm saying, covering the same shit I'm covering. But they make sure that they say, I'm not down with violence. But let's talk about violence. You know, but I digress. Let's get to the video.
The revolution might be happening. A warehouse fire in Ontario, warehouse fire in New York, warehouse fire in Bakersfield, Amazon warehouse
house fire in Ohio. I think there's a couple others that I'm not keeping up. If only you paid us a livable wage. Businesses that provide unlivable wages should be considered fire hazards that are uninsurable.
We are officially entering Class War 2026.
I really hope this is a sign of what we all hope it's a sign of.
He's scared to say
I'm
it.
hoping that a lot more people see what's happening with all these warehouses across the country and realize that this is the way.
Hey guys, what if we burn all of this down? What if all of this just went poof right there? What if all the evil people just went away somehow? I wonder how. What if they just did though? Between the guy who torched the toilet paper factory, the person who shot up the politician's home because they voted in favor of building a new data center, and the person who recently threw a Molotov cocktail at Sam Altman's face, we're about to have the whole cast of Super Mario Party up in this bitch.
Yeah. Now, all those people that you heard talking, these are the TikTokers and you know, and shit is all over the place talking about, like, you know, scared to dance around the word revolution, though. Like, these are the ones that dance around the word, but like still though, they already know what it is. But y'all can hear the frequency in their voice that they know they're not ready for this. But let's talk about it. You can hear it. You can just hear it in their voice. You can hear the energy behind the words. You just got to be in tune with something though. But yeah, y'all probably hear it. I think 2 or 3 of them was fruitcakes. The fucking gator went off like. But I digress.
We have officially reached the point where material conditions in the United States have deteriorated so drastically that a growing number of Americans, if not most Americans, feel like the only realistic way to enact political change in this country is to literally burn the entire system down and start from scratch. And this sentiment really has been bubbling up to the surface for a while now. But what's different now is that more people than ever apparently feel inclined to actually commit acts of revolutionary violence because, 1, they feel like they have nothing to live for, and 2, because they know that that's the only way to actually affect change. So why wouldn't they sacrifice their freedom for the greater good and become revolutionary heroes when they don't have anything to live for in the first place? I mean, if you're never going to be able to pay down your debt and buy a home, and you're just going to slave away for a large multinational corporation until you die, and you feel like you have a point to your life, why not do something to give your life meaning? Like, I'm not saying that you should do that. I'm saying this is the thought process for a lot of Americans, because think about it. If their entire existence is already barely tolerable as it is, since they are forced to be a cog in the machine of some corporation year after year just to barely get by, then the fear of like a multi-year prison sentence, it's no longer an effective deterrent, because the cost of losing their freedom just doesn't seem that high when they already feel like their lives have no meaning. And the fact that it's come to this, where people have this thought process where they're so desperate that they're either cheering on acts of violence towards the system at a minimum, or willing to commit acts of violence themselves, that, my friends, is an indictment of the entire system and a sign that the population may have finally reached its breaking point. People don't just think about violence on their own volition. We are products of our environment. Like, I would have never been a socialist. I would have just always been a progressive or a liberal had it not been for how terrible the system is. But because things are so bad, I was forced to seek out answers about why things are so bad, and it's capitalism. But I mean, if I were comfortable, if the system was stable and providing for people, I would have never had the instinct to seek out why things were so bad. So we are what the system has molded us to be. And as you saw, some Americans are feeling the same exact way that I'm feeling and that you're feeling. And a lot of them are expressing hope that warehouse.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. You know, what he said is facts. What he said is facts. What he said is facts. And I'm not gonna lie, like the way he packaged his revolutionary conversation is pretty darn perfect. But he's a goddamn pacifist. That's the shit that pissed me off. I think my past self is going to say how many subscribers he had. This motherfucker have 777,000 subs. Talking about revolution, I was doing this shit first. Put in the right hashtags and everything. I've been on this bitch for 6 years. Putting in work. Lost my channel, got it back. Like after 4 weeks. Fuck these bitch ass motherfuckers on YouTube. I'm talking about like real shit. If I was really like, I'm trying to be a content creator, I'm gonna make this shit work. I'm gonna monetize this shit somehow. I probably would have been left YouTube, but I'm glad that I came to YouTube angry as fuck with the black trench coat on, walking through the streets, or on a motorcycle with the leather jacket with the spiked shoulder pads. You know what I'm saying? With the sawed-off shotgun and the grenade vest and the motherfucking baseball bat with barbed wires on it, with the motherfucking They Live shades on and shit. Went bad to the bone when I'm blurring through the motherfucking mean streets, carving my own lane with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, it's acting up again? I hope it's not acting up again. Was everything playing perfectly? All right, we back. Okay, if we back, let me tell you what's going on now. This is new. It's okay? Cool. Well, let me tell you something. There is no buffering showing up. The only way for me to know this is by you saying something. So, Vonta, thank you. Thank you. Salute Jordan. But thank you, Vonta. Now they're switching it up on me. They're not even showing that the shit buffing where I can know, or my shit buffing. So this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. People think I'm not cataloging this shit. I catalog all this shit. I catalog all this shit. And make sure y'all come through to the Jordan album release party. You do it 6:30 US time. That's gonna be 11:30 your time. Vonta, you might be trying to get some rest because you might have to get up. You might be asleep after a good meal. They're messing up so much. I'm kind of worried to go live stream today. Yep, he doing it tonight. Yep, you'll be doing it at 6:30 this evening. That's like 5 hours from now. Yep. But still, again, man, they wilding out because they're not showing the buffing symbol to let me know that my shit is fucking up. This is like, it's like certain situations where you're being attacked, but you just can't prove it. Only thing you can do is just catalog what you see and what you read and shit, what's going on. So if they're not kicking me out my chat, they're freezing my chat. They still putting symbols next to y'all comments. I still don't see it nowhere else. And now when the shit fuck up is not showing, but real shit, it's not showing on both of my phones. At least my second phone would show me, like who's still in the chat when the main phone freezes. You feel me? Like this, another motherfucking hint of like I'm probably being attacked because like you ain't attacking my other phone, and both of these same phones still got fucking motherfucking YouTube connection. How come they're stopping my motherfucking chat here but not there? Somebody is fucking with me. You will just come to that final conclusion. It's like you add up so much shit, be like, this is the last final explanation. Somebody is fucking with me. But I'm crazy. Okay. Yep. They know it's about to be so much positive frequency today. They always mess with us on Friday and weekends. They mess with me every time I go live. And they've been doing this for the past 6 fucking years. Another thing, they make sure that y'all don't get a notification. It's like, what the fuck? Now, I understand some YouTubers go through the people not getting notifications. Oh yeah, plus people is being like unsubbed. They taking likes away, taking comments away and shit. But I'm talking about the real, true technical shit of how they freezing my chat, always kicking me out. But on my bullshitter phone, on my second phone, that can still see the chat still flowing. Everything is going cool. But now, just now, my shit is fucking up and it's not showing that it's buffing on my side. So it's like, what the fuck? So like the only way for me to know is if Vonta said something. So I was like, bet it up. Thank you for letting me know. I gotta catalog this shit. Yeah, YouTube is so fucking gay. Fucking faggots. But anyway, let's get back to it. And then we gotta get up out of here. I gotta head to the market. Like I was supposed to like went there when I was out, but I already did so much. I was like, man, fuck, I'm gonna come back, chill, do the live, then go back out, grab something from the market, come back, cook, and kick back and relax. Because I gotta get ready for the Detroit After Dark for 2. You already know. Because today, Fridays, yeah, it's my day off tonight. But I'll be at Holodeck V. Holodeck V. Yeah. That's the new one, Vonta. That's for you, baby. That's for you, baby. Captain Vonta. You already know. Oh, yeah. And Holodeck V with Vonta B. Woo. Bars. Let's get back to it.
aka Waluigi, may have been the spark to the flame that will lead to an actual revolution, because the video that he recorded of himself burning down a warehouse resonated deeply with workers who probably fantasized about doing the same fucking thing themselves to their jobs.
You know, if you're not going to pay us enough to fucking live or afford to live, at least pay us enough not to do this shit.
But I gotta say this. Shout out to Low Key though. And it was like, right. Because when you look at the big picture, like, yes, the man burned down the building. But we also gotta look at the fact the boss didn't really take a loss, bars, because he could get the insurance money. That nigga was probably like, nigga, I'm happy this motherfucker burnt this shit down. I'm tired of that motherfucking building and them goddamn workers. That's why I work from home. I catalog shit with numbers, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get an insurance check, bitch. Hey! So yeah, like shout out to Low Key. You know, we'll be covering that shit over there. Yeah, you know, like, but making the statement when it comes to the revolution, yeah, nigga, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Burn all these corporations down. That's still cool too, but like the boss didn't take the loss. That nigga got a payday. You know, looking at the reality of the situation. But yes, burned it down, making a statement for the corporation. Damn, bars. God damn. I don't mean to rhyme. That is, I do not mean to rhyme. But goddamn, been doing this shit so long. Like, I do not want to turn into a motherfucking bullhorn from Black Dynamite when every time he talk, he rhyming and shit. I do not want to turn into that motherfucker. But anyway. But yeah. But if you're gonna burn some shit down, let's go to the house of the motherfucker that owned that motherfucking warehouse. Go to the house of the motherfucker that owned the warehouse. From the outhouse to the state house to the courthouse. It's morning time. Pastor Kane, it is not Sunday. My bad. That was Pastor Kane, everybody. But anyway, he's right. Go to the motherfucking house of the man that owned the warehouse. Let's get back to it.
Should have paid us enough to fucking live. You know, we may not get paid enough to fucking live,
But these bitches dirt cheap.
Now, the reason why people are raising the specter of revolution is because that doesn't seem to be an isolated incident. On the same day as that fire, which took place at a warehouse in Ontario, California, there was a different fire at an Amazon warehouse in West Jefferson, Ohio, where solar panels were believed to have been the cause of a fire. And days later, a fire broke out at a warehouse in Queens. 2 days after that, a fire at a warehouse in Bakersfield, California broke out. And there have been other fires here and there, but these were major warehouse fires that were similar to the one started by Waluigi. And the latter two are currently under investigation as to what the cause was. And with regard to the fire in Bakersfield, this is the third fire in the last 2 years at that same facility. So either someone really hates their job, or there is this underlying issue that hasn't been corrected with the building itself, or some improper practice that hasn't been addressed. But even if there is a stated cause, such as solar panels, for example, catching fire, you see a lot of
trying to burn that bitch down 3 times for the insurance
money. To believe that the string of warehouse fires isn't just a coincidence. Rather, it's a sign of a revolutionary trend that the media would desperately want to downplay at the behest of large multinational corporations in order to prevent copycats, because they know there's a lot of sympathy towards people who do things like that. I mean, the revolution won't be televised after all, right? Furthermore, these fires are taking place in a post-Luigi America where acts of violence have become much more common. A day before that original fire at the Kimberly-Clark warehouse, by the way, 13 gunshots were fired at the home of a city councilman in Indianapolis following his support for the construction of a data center in their city. And there was a note left on his door after the gunshots were fired, which read, "No data centers." And days after that, a man threw a Molotov cocktail at billionaire Sam Altman's multi-million-dollar mansion and then threatened to burn down OpenAI's headquarters just 3 miles away. And it was later reported that he actually had a list of other AI executives that he was planning on targeting. So the reason why people assume that arson is the cause of all of these warehouse fires is because these things are happening not in a vacuum, but within a political context where people are dissatisfied with the system, and they see this as acts of rebellion that are justified against the system that has been oppressive to us for a very, very long time. Now, I have no idea whether or not that's the case. It could just be a coincidence. I think that, I'm more cynical because a couple of months ago, there was real momentum seemingly towards the National General.
It was like I'm more cynical, and that's not good to be. I'd rather be a nihilist. I'd rather be nihilistic than cynical. Cynical's like, oh my God, there's no hope. Oh my God, there's no hope. But a nihilist person be like, oh, there's no hope. There's no hope. Fuck it. Nigga, live your life. But the cynical motherfucker be like, there's no hope, man. What you gonna do, dog? And the nice be like, ain't no hope, man. What we gonna do? Shit, I'm about to smoke. Pickle Rick. On some motherfucking Rick and Morty shit. Just be straight like Rick. You know what I'm saying? You already know. It's like shit. But they calling Luigi Waluigi now. That shit fucking hilarious. You know, Luigi, the one that killed that healthcare CEO guy, they call him Waluigi because like Luigi is a good guy. I ain't know that. I just found this shit out. So this shit hilarious. But shouts out, Whole Day Prepared. Look familiar. I don't know if you knew or not. Welcome to the chat. Sounds about it. In and out again. Thank you. Because the Buffett symbol ain't showing up. The Buffett symbol ain't showing up. How we sound now? How we sound cool now? Salute. You over on Big Dog Philly OG channel. All right. Cool. Yeah, you probably heard one of my songs over there. Shouts out. But I hope y'all hear me clearly. Yeah, free Waluigi. He's the real revolutionary. We need more warriors. You already know. All right, we still buffering a little bit. What's crazy is it's not showing up on my other phone either. So thank you for letting me know. I'm good now. All right, cool. Let's get back to it.
Right? and that just dissipated like that. So that kind of was a gut punch to me. So if I had to guess, I would say that the Waluigi warehouse fire wasn't some catalyst for revolution, but regardless if that's the case or not, the incident undeniably started a discourse about why a revolution is indeed necessary, because people no longer feel like the traditional political methods that we once used to affect political change are working. And they feel that way because that is indeed the case. The system has deteriorated to the point where voting and protesting simply doesn't produce meaningful change. And whenever systems ossify to that extent and populations begin to feel this way, that is when you do see the rise of political instability and violence, and yes, sometimes revolutions. And the problem gets worse the longer politicians wait to address it, and they don't seem to want to address that anytime soon. So like when people see things like this, they think maybe this is it. Maybe this is our chance for a better future. And we've now reached the point where people, they view violence towards the system as a rational and proportional response to the violence being inflicted on them on a daily basis. And the following TikTokers explain why they think that violence is not just justifiable, but a necessity as well.
One warehouse being set on fire has been more effective than any of the 3 No Kings marches we've had in the past 2 years. And why is that? Because violence is the answer. The rich, 1%, they know that because they are violent towards us every single day. Every day. They participate in acts of violence, and we just accept it.
They can't ignore millions of dollars in products going up in flames. They can ignore a bunch of people pulling up to a major city with a bunch of Instagram-worthy signs, walking around for 4 hours, hooting and hollering.
The underpaid employee who burned down the Kimberly-Clark warehouse, whose CEO, mind you, makes $16 million a year, he did that for all of us. We benefit from his active resistance in what is a class war that more working class folks need to acknowledge. Starvation wages are a form of violence on a human being's body. Lighting a warehouse on fire, that's a message. And that company should be grateful. The message was just to inanimate objects. Resistance shows up in a lot of ways. I'm not advocating for violence, but just know that violence...
Right. I'm not advocating for violence. When they don't even mention this conversation. Get the fuck up. Either join the revolution or don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. You know, there's so much revolutionary energy in the air. I'm just mad that these unknown motherfuckers that ain't go motherfucking shoot shit is talking about it and getting all the motherfucking views and clicks and shit. That's some bullshit. I get strikes left and right. Lost my channel, got it back. In and out of Facebook jail. Can't go. I ain't been live on Instagram in like 4 years. They got rid of 6 of my TikToks. I just lost my ex last year. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm doing the same shit I do over here, putting out truth. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Now, revolution is the thing to talk about. That's the shit that pisses me off. But when I was talking about it, it's a problem. But no, we got to have passive people to do it. We can't have people that's already ready to shoot some shit talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But I got to take the good with the bad. The good thing about it is revolution is in the motherfucking air. And it's so motherfucking heavy in the air, motherfucker got no choice but to talk about it, rather you a passive or a motherfucker that's ready to blast. But I'm just mad at these passive motherfuckers is getting a pass with their fucking content being monetized for revolutionary talk when y'all ain't gonna shoot shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. But looking at the big picture, revolution is in the air. And like I said, we need a Bacon's rebellion. Let's get back to it.
Being inflicted on us.
You let them convince you that burning down a warehouse is violence, but building an AI data center in a poor community's backyard that poisons the fucking air that they breathe, paying employees poverty wages, denying people life-saving medical care, letting people be unhoused and starving on the street. That right there is just the cost of doing business. Why do poor and working class people love to die defending the very same system that will never defend them, the very same system that keeps them miserable and poor? The truth is, human life will always be more valuable than a company's profit margins.
Now, even if you disagree with their conclusion about violence being a necessity, how could you argue against the points that they're making? Because it is undeniable that the traditional methods of political change are no longer viable. I mean, the No Kings protests, I think that they're still useful for organizing and making connections with your community, but they've produced zero policy changes. The George Floyd protests, the largest movement around the world ever, perhaps, led to zero policy concessions. In fact, the call for defund the police has been met with widespread mockery and denunciation, and police budgets around the country are...
And BLM took everybody's money and built the mansion and said, fuck y'all niggas. When I told motherfuckers that this shit was funded by George Soros, don't fuck with it. Nigga, I lost friendships off of that. Motherfucker I known since high school off of that shit. And now, when it comes out that they was funded by George Soros and that they took y'all money, built the mansion and shit, and when they was on the TED Talk saying that they're here to destroy the motherfucking family on some Marxist shit on a TED Talk. Showed them that proof. No apology yet. Not even be like, damn, nigga, you was right, dog. I was blind by BLM. I'm like, nigga, the fucking billionaire George Soros get money off of motherfucking cause of discourse. The Piven was two motherfuckers having these riots and protests because, you know, we need to keep the division and we can make motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? Keep this shit going. I'ma never forget when I saw a motherfucker stacking up bricks on different street corners. It was in the size of a triangle, like for a motherfucker to pull up, grab a brick and destroy a motherfucking and destroy a building real quick. I'm like, what? Shit fucked me up. Yeah, power corrupts. Absolutely, baby. The name's Kane. Hurricane. I heard we're going to Holodeck V tonight. Pussy galore, baby. Hit it, DJ. Fly me to the moon. Let me play upon the stars. Get your new greatest hits of Hurricane Fontaine. Let me see what spring is like. Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words,